Welcome back to Learning with Papa. Today we're going to be reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's one of my favorite books. I'm so excited for this. Parents, if you like when your kid is reading books and you like when I read books to your kids, please like and subscribe so that way you have more books to read. That way, kids get more encouraged to read more books and we can increase more reading. So, let's continue. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Every who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. I like Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lives just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Look at the Grinch, he's so grumpy. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Whos. Those Whos. Staring down from his cave with a sour, Grinchy frown at the warm lighted window below in their town. For he knew every who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe. And they're hanging their stocking, he snarls with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled, with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew that Christmas was coming. Oh, what he was going to do, let's find out. All the Who girls and boys would take wake bright and early. They rushed for their toys, and then all the noise. Noise. That one thing he hated, the noise. Noise. So much noise. So noisy. Then the Whos, young and old, would sit down to a feast. And they will feast, and they will feast, and they will feast. They will feast on a Who pudding and rare Who roast beef, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. Oh my goodness, look at all that food. They're so excited to eat yummy, delicious food. And then they will do something he liked the least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, will stand close together with Christmas bell ringing. They'll stand hand in hand, and the Whos will start singing. They will sing, say the Grinch, and they will sing, and they will sing and sing and sing.
And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing.
Why? For 53 years, I put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. Oh my goodness, you can see him right here. He's so excited about that awful idea. What's going to be? I'm so excited. I know just what to do. The Grinch laughed in his throat. Ha ha ha! And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. Oh, look at him. And he chucked and clucked. What a great Grinchy's trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeers are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? Oh no, it didn't. No, the Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I will make one instead. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Look at this, poor Max. Then he loaded some bags and some empty old sack on a ramshackle sleigh and he hitched up old Max. Oh, poor old Max. Then the Grinch said, giddy up! And then the sleigh started down towards the home where the Who lay as news in their town. All their windows were dark. White snow filled the air. All the Whos were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, this is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus kiss, and he climbed to the roof, empty bag in his fist. Oh, you can see the Grinch is going down the chimney. Oh, what he's going to do now? Oh, Grinch. Look at all the toys that Santa Claus already left. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out on the fireplace flue, where the little Who stocking all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first thing to go. Oh, he's taking the stockings. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant. We can see it right here. Around the whole room, and he took every present. Oh no, not the presents. Pop gun, bicycle, roller skate, drums, checkboard, tricycle, popcorns and plums. And he stuffed them in a bag. Then the Grinch, very numbly, stuffed all the bag one by one up the chimney. Oh, what is he going to do with the presents? He's taking them away. There's not going to be any presents now. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who's pudding. He took the roast beef. Oh my goodness. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. Chwing! Wish that Green even took their last can of Who's hash. He took everything. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, Green the Grinch, I will stop up the tree. He's even going to take the tree? Why, Grinch? Why? And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to show. When he heard a small sound like the coo of dove, he turned around fast and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter, who got out of the bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, "Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?" "Oh no, but that's not Santa Claus, that's the Grinch. Santa Claus doesn't take presents away." But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so sleek. Oh, you can see his face is going to do something. He thought of a lie, and he thought of it quickly. "Why, my sweet little tot," that fake Santa Claus lied, "there's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I will fix it up there, then I will bring it back here." And he fibs fooled the child. Then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her back to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stopped the tree up. Oh, he was really sleek. Then the last thing he took was the log for the fire. Oh my goodness, he even took the log for the fire. He took everything. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. Grinch. On the wall he left nothing but hook and some wires. And then one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Look at right here, so tiny. Then he did the same thing to the other Who houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at all the presents. The Grinch is stealing all of them. It was 15:15 dawn, all the Who's still in bed, all the Who's still a news. When he packed up his sled, packed it up with their present, the ribbon, the wrapping, the tags, the tinsels, the trimming, the trappings. Wow, he took everything. Poor Max. Look at right here. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-hoo to the woos, he was grinchily humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. They're just waking up. I know just what they will do. Their mouth will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in open a minute or two. Then the Who down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. That noise, grinned the Grinch. That I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ears. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. I wonder what the Grinch is hearing. But the sound wasn't sad. Why? This sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Oh, no, I wonder what he saw. Look at the Grinch, he's so surprised. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hasn't stopped presents from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. Look at all of them still singing without the presents. They were still happy. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbon, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzle was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hasn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. Oh, look at the Grinch. He's realizing that Christmas is not only the presents. I wonder what he's thinking now.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whistled with his low thought the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he, look at him, so happy now. Let's see what happens next. He himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beets. Oh, he finally was able to be with them. He wasn't angry or hating Christmas anymore. He understood that Christmas was more than presents, that is just sharing among family and people. The end. Hope you liked the video and you liked the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and the beautiful message. See you next time. Bye.